Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Empty set now. 5 wide. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Again, makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up the first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. Ball handed to the running back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Oh, what a move. Goes right. Tremendous toughness here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. As a design quarterback keeper. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
A completion sets up a second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
Got the first down, now looking for more. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. This is the 6th play on the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, but time is running out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
14, Notre Dame.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 12, substitute.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Black 24. Igloo. Check.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense is coming after him. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the point after is good.
Notre Dame, 7.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off target and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot
lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting into the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that out from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep here. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score USC 21, Notre Dame 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter.
USC 21, Notre Dame 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Now a fourth down.
And the Trojans will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got space. Looking to score. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking. And now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Brings up third down.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Easy. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Terrier. Terrier. Griffin. Griffin.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Touchdown Trojans. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's blue. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's McClung. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with the game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's McClung. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Crosses the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That pass is caught. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
1st and goal, Notre Dame.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking.
Notre Dame, number 5, with the catch and score.
They're going to go for two and the win, but they'll have to conquer this crowd noise. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. They're not going to get him. He's in. Southern California.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.